Hello, everybody. Welcome for this Thursday afternoon broadcast from MyGrowth OnPoint Trading and Coaching. My name is Elmarie. Hope you're doing great. I'm going to take you through a few charts this afternoon, but first of all, as usual, let's take a look at Bitcoin. What's happening there, because that is um, the guy giving us our direction in the market usually. When Bitcoin goes, the alts follow. That's sort of the rule of thumb. Not much is happening in the world of Bitcoin, unfortunately. It's still consolidating on this 30,000 level, trapped there in that area for quite some time. If you have a look at the Bollinger Band, which is quite interesting, let's just go to the daily here as well, you will see it's in a very tight squeeze here. And usually after a Bollinger Squeeze, there's some movement to the upside or the downside. So depending on where it breaks out, it will go to the opposite direction. So here it broke out to the downside, and then we had the spike up. There it broke out to the upside, and we had a drop to the downside. It usually indicates, this indicates oversold area, and they indicated overbought area, then it comes down again in favor of the sellers. So here we see it was oversold and it went up after trying to break out of the Bollinger Band. So right now we are in this squeeze again, so Bitcoin has to make a decision. It's exactly in the center, and it's very difficult to predict what will happen. As we've said previously, my estimate is that it has to come down first and fill these imbalances at this area. And with a weekend around the corner, we might see a drop or go sideways. I don't think chances are good that it will go to the upside. So having said that, just be reminded again of our two imbalances, and we are waiting for a retest of this weekly downsloping trend line. In a 4-hour time frame, maybe to look at shorter opportunities, once the downtrend is confirmed, which is not now because at the moment it's moving up. But if it turns around and comes down below this resistance line, then you can put in a short for 28,400 and you will 10-to-1 make a nice profit with that. I'm not going to spend too much time on Bitcoin today because, as you can see, it's same news for the past 2 weeks almost. It's going sideways. If we maybe have a look at some alternatives to playing the altcoin trade market, I've seen that CTSI is giving us an opportunity here. It went up and came down, and maybe now for the second line we've got sort of a morning star here and a nice strong bullish engulfing candle there. Stochastic RSI showing us that strength is moving upwards, so wait for the MACD to cross over to the upside. And you can see volume is also picking up, then CTSI could give you a fairly good profit, at least try and reach those resistance levels at 0.1883 again. Another trade you can look at, a coin that's also doing well at the moment, is Matic. There's the 4-hour chart. It should retrace after this violent candle, but stay in it. I just want to show you the daily chart. You can see it's now there at that resistance level at 0.778. If just for interesting sake we pull a Fibonacci, you will see that it's reaching a good entry level now. So once it crosses that entry level, which is also currently the resistance, and breaks through resistance there at 0.7737, you can trade it up your first take profit here at 8684, where you find this imbalance, and then you can trade it up to the golden pocket, where you can see there's another imbalance right there. This blue candle created an imbalance, and it coincides with your golden pocket of the Fibonacci retracement tool at 1.1. Of course, it will be there will be a lot of resistance at the 1 USDT mark. That's usually a mentally strong resistance to break through that. 1 USDT mark. But if it does shoot through, then that's the target that it will chase. Of course, there will be a serious retracement before it goes for the higher levels, but for now, Matic is a good option. Another one that you can do if you're not into leverage trading and prefer the spot trading on Binance, we see the BTHO is giving us an inverted head and shoulder at the moment, and the technical target of that inverted head and shoulder is 1711. It gives you almost a 35 to 36% profit, if I'm not mistaken, 35%, yeah. So if that plays out, it could be great profit. Wait once again for your MACD to cross over, turned green. The histogram, you want nice strong green bars here, and you want your stochastic RSI to shoot back up as well. Once it's above this dotted line here, which is the value of approximately 20, once it's crossing that, then it's safe to enter and chase that target on BTHO. Shaw also sent us some charts that are looking really great. There's FTM on the 4-hour breaking through that resistance level. You will see there's also a tiny inverted head and shoulder, and the target of that inverted head and shoulder is exactly there where the previous support and resistance flip is indicated. So there's a nice profit for you there from 0.2822 entry and up to 0.3. Can yield some good profit. And then also Sol is trying to break through. Sol was forming an ascending triangle here, and if it manages to break through this resistance line, come back and retest, then you've got a profit chase in this entire zone from 22.26 right up to about 26 USDT. So there are some good trades for you for the weekend. I just want to quickly have a glance at FTM on the live chart. See what's happening there. Yeah, so it's battling to break through that resistance. You can see on the daily the MACD is turning. The 4-hour chart, stochastic RSI is also gaining strong momentum to the upside. MACD is busy crossing over above the histogram, so FTM looks good. There's the inverted head and shoulders that we discussed, and there is a very nice imbalance in that zone that you can chase. Let me just quickly draw it for you. Right there. So your target will be the 0.310 area approximately. FTM will attempt to fill that imbalance. So yes, I hope you find something that you can trade with between these a few coins, FTM, Sol. We look at Matic, CDSI, and VTHO. I didn't mention ICP, but it's got very much the same type of analysis as the previous coins, except I don't notice a real strong imbalance there. But keep an eye on it. There's potential there. It's not the strongest coin at the moment. Make sure you apply your money where the probabilities are best. All of the best with your trading. Thanks for joining me this afternoon. We will be live on Zoom in approximately 15 minutes from now. You're welcome to join us. The link is in the description below. If you want to chat along and share some strategies and ideas and just hear what other traders have to say, you're welcome to join us. And then we have a basic bootcamp. If you want to start trading and learn the basics, we have a trading course coming up 18 July. The detail is also available in the description. Please join us. And then please don't forget our paid signal channel. We are really doing well. The results are very favorable at the moment. People are making good profits and good money there. So see you 2 o'clock. Otherwise, next week, Tuesday.